That means we're at the end. Alright guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. But this is kind of a climactic video. This has been building and building for months and months. And we've worked our way through the trilogy, track by track basically. You know, 3 or 4 songs at a time. And now here we are at the very end, the last 3 tracks of Blonde on Blonde by Bob Dylan. It's been a hell of a journey, I'm not gonna lie. All 3 albums have just been monumental. They really have. And it's funny, I've already heard the last song. I've already heard Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands, but I think it was like my second Bob Dylan song, and I did not appreciate it in the slightest. And what kind of reactor, YouTuber, whatever you want to call me, would I be if I didn't do the last track of the entire trilogy? And I think it'd be better to hear it with a more experienced set of ears with his music, because I definitely did not like it at first. So let's see if my opinion changes by the end. We got 2 other tracks as well, which are Fourth Time Around, obviously 5 Believers, and then Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands. Let's go. Thank you to our alpha patron Joel. As always, my friend, I appreciate your support, and thank you so much for everything. So, I'll link the Bob Dylan playlist up there. Please like and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure that bell icon is clicked so you get notifications and stuff when I post. But you know I post the same time every day, so you know what I mean, you know it's there. But if you want to get notified, that's the way to do it. And if you leave a comment, I'd really appreciate it, and watch it all the way to the end, because this is a long video. So strap in, grab a coffee, grab a smoke, let's go. Alright, Fourth Time Around, Bob Dylan, 3, 2, 1, go.
When she said don't waste your words, they're just lies, I cried she was dead. Hey, she worked on my face until breaking my eyes and saying, what else you got left? It was then that I got up to leave, but she said don't forget, everybody must give something back for something they get. I stood there and hummed, I tapped on her drum, I asked her how come.
Uh-oh.
And she buttoned her boot and straightened her suit, and she said don't get cute. So I forced my hands in my pockets and filled with my thumbs.
That guitar is beautiful.
I handed her my very last piece of gum. She threw me outside. I stood in the dirt where everyone walked. And after finding out I'd forgotten my shirt, I went back and knocked. I waited in the hallway, she went to get it, and I tried to make sense out of that picture of you in your wheelchair that leaned up against Jamaican rum. And when she did come, I asked her for some. She said, no dear. I said, your words aren't clear, you better spit out your gum.
It's my last piece, spit it out.
She screamed till her face got so red, then she fell on the floor.
Bass.
And
that
I
snare.
covered her up and then thought I'll go look through her drawer. And when I was through, I filled up my shoe brought
my
it
god,
to
that
you.
bass.
And you took me in. You loved me then. You never wasted time.
I love his voice in this one.
And I never took much. I never asked for your crutch. Now don't ask for mine.
This drummer is killing it, bro. That was magical. That almost was like a Jethro Tull instrumental, you know, minus the Dylan, you know, lyrics. That's strange. I like that. 5 Believers. Obviously 5 Believers.
Early in the morning, I'm calling you too. I'm calling you too. Please come home. Yes, I could make it without you if I just didn't feel so all alone. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I won't let you down. I won't let you down. No, I won't. You know, I know, honey, but oh, honey, please don't. I got my black dog barking, black dog barking. Yes, he is now. Yes, he is. Outside my yard.
He sounds like Mick Jagger a little bit. Maybe it's just the
Yes,
Moroccan.
I can tell you what it means if I just didn't have to try so hard. Your mama's working, your mama's moaning. She's crying, you know. She's trying, you know.
Oh, that
You
guitar,
better go
bro.
now. Well, I tell you what she wants but I just don't know how. 15 jugglers, 15 jugglers, 5 believers, 5 believers, all dressed like men. Tell your mama not to worry because, yes, they're just my friends.
Yes.
Early in the morning, I'm calling you too. I'm calling you too. Please come home. Yes, I could make it without you, honey, if I just did not feel so all alone.
Yes. Oh, come on, really? Just like that. Fair enough. That was excellent. He does the blues so well. We have arrived. Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands. It's been a very long time since I've heard this. Only once I heard it.
Mouth in the missionary times, and your eyes like smoke, and your prayers like rhymes, and your silver cross, and your voice like chimes. Oh, who do they think could bury you with your pockets well protected at last, and your street car visions which you place on the grass, and your
Sarah
flesh
Lowndes, or
like
Lowndes.
silk, and your face like glass. Who
Hargus
did they
Robbins on
get
piano.
to carry you? Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed prophet says that no man comes.
Dude, Kenneth Butcher has been killing it this whole album.
My Arabian drums. Should I put them by your gate? Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait? With your sheets like metal, and your belt like lace, and your deck of cards missing the jack and the ace, and your basement clothes, and your hollow face. Who among them didn't think he could outguess you with your silhouette?
Kenneth is working that hi-hat,
When the sunlight dims into your eyes, where the moonlight swims, and your matchbook songs, and your gypsy hymns. Who among them would try to impress you? Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed prophets say that no man comes. My warehouse has my Arabian drums. Should I put them by your gate? Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait? The kings of Tyrus with their convict list are waiting in line for that geranium kiss.
I love that hi-hat so much.
No, it would happen like this, but who among them really want just to kiss you with your childhood flames on your midnight rug, and your Spanish manners, and your mother's drugs, and your cowboy mouth, and your curfew among them do you think could resist you? Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed prophets say that no man comes my warehouse has my Arabian drums. Should I leave them by your gate? Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait? Oh, the farmers and the businessmen, they all did decide to show you where the dead angels
13 minutes of that hi-hat, bro.
are that they used to
That's
hide. But why did they pick you to sympathize
Cheers, Bob.
with their side? How could they ever mistake you? They wished you'd accepted the blame for the farm, but with the sea at your feet and the phony false alarm, and with the child of the hoodlum wrapped up in your arms, how could they ever have persuaded you? Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed prophets say that no man's come.
No one can write like this, bro. Except Bob.
Should I leave them by your gate? Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait? With your sheet metal memory of Cannery Row, and your magazine husband who one day just had to go, and your gentleness now, which you just can't help but show. Who among them do you think would employ you? Now you stand with your thief, you're on his parole, with your holy medallion in your fingertips now that fold, and your saint-like face and your ghost-like soul. Who among them could ever think he could destroy you? Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed prophet say that no man comes.
Man, hats off to Kenneth Buttrey for being steady this whole song.
Should I leave them by your gate?
I hear you, Al.
Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait?
that note. Such anguish. Sounds like the song almost broke down for a second, but he held it together. That's really well done. And that's it. Man, that last little... that high note that harmonica hit, it kind of almost sounded like an accident, you know? But the way that it just kind of... it's just kind of squeaked like that. And... it made like, it was like nails on a chalkboard but for your soul. Like, I literally winced when I heard it because it just, there is so much sorrow and just pent up, like, not even aggression, just pent up despair, pent up just, I don't know. I don't even want to use the word anguish, but, you know, just the troubles that you occur in your life down every day that just start to build and build and build on you. And then eventually it just, the load is too much to bear, you know, and then you break down. And Bob definitely went through some shit, you know. He had an interesting life, man. And I know that didn't work out with Sarah, and that's what they think, you know, the song's written about, but they also said it could be Joan Baez. But I feel like this is, I don't know. This is so personal that it's almost not personal at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just does such a good job of taking a concept or an idea or just like a sentence or two and then stretching it out and making a masterpiece, a sprawling masterpiece, basically. Is that my favorite Bob Dylan song? No, still not. But I'd still have a lot more appreciation for it now. And especially to hear it at the end of this very long journey we've been on for the past like 2 months, basically. What a climactic ending, though, if you look at it, you know, in the sense of the trilogy. You know, it's almost like you get to the end of the journey. You know, it's just like a metaphor for life, and you get to the end of whatever you're looking for, and it's usually not as good as you think it's gonna be. It's just gonna be something else. You know, it's not gonna be mind altering or life changing most of the time. You know, most of the time when you get to the end of things, you're like, oh, you know, that's usually how it is. It's not usually some revolutionary thing. That usually happens like in the middle of things. But at the end, you're kind of just like, oh, okay, well, that just happened. You know, that's how it feels to me, at least. And you get to the end of this very, like, even the double album, just Blonde on Blonde, just like so much has happened in this album. There's been so many great songs. There's been so much emotion, so much politically charged, almost, I don't know, but for the most part, it feels like a breakup album, like I said last week. Especially after hearing this song again, you can tell, I think he wrote this song to, not to stunt on Sarah, but I don't know. He did something for Sarah because of the, you know, he wrote that song for some reason I think, to get to Sarah. I really do. That's like a 13-minute just sprawling song. It's like Dances with Wolves, but, you know, a song. And I don't know. I don't know if it brings it home completely, but just that harmonica at the end, that felt like the true climactic end of everything, was that harmonica, and it was pitch perfect. You know, you couldn't have drawn it up better. The song itself leading up to that final part, I think could have been better, to be honest, but it's Bob Dylan. I'm not going to super critique Bob Dylan because who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? But still, I think the way that Kenneth Buttrey kind of just stayed in the pocket in that song for so long, bro. He was just on that hi-hat for minutes on end, but then it would kind of switch up and he'd go in and they'd do the thing as the chorus and then go back out. And he did his job so well in all three of these songs. I heard him so well. I heard Al Cooper pop up a couple times. I only heard him like once or twice in the final track, but you know, there was a lot going on, but not at the same time for that song. You know, like it was very drawn out, and it's almost like a tension and release exercise, you know, and then you finally get to the end and it's just, you know, this is the whole album side basically, you know, and it's just bam, that's it, you know. The first two songs, well, before I move off that, I'll say this. Some writers have concluded that the song refers to Joan Baez, although most agree that it was composed for Dylan's wife, Sarah Lowndes, or I don't know how to pronounce it, my apologies, Lowndes, something like that. Dylan refers to writing the song for his wife in his track Sarah, 1975. Commentators have pointed to literary allusions in Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands, which include William Blake's poem The Tiger, Algernon Swinburne's poem Dolores, respectively from 1794 and 1866. So that sounds like Bob. Dylan's lyrics polarized critics. On its release, several reviewers found them impenetrable, but rated the song favorably. Later, writers often agree with this, praising the sound, dismissing the lyrics, and rating the song as amongst Dylan's best work. Dylan has never performed the song in concert, but has been covered by Joan Baez, Richie Havens, and oh. What? Okay, so Dylan's version has been cited as an influence by the former Pink Floyd bassist and songwriter Roger Waters, and George Harrison wrote that the track influenced aspects of the Beatles song Long, Long, Long. Now that is that's fucking weird, bro, because guess what song also premiered today? Long, Long, Long by the Beatles. I didn't plan that, obviously. That's fucking weird, bro. This channel trips me out sometimes, dude. Like, the connections and, like, the accidental shit that we do. Like, I half the time just do this by, like, the seat of my pants. Like, I got a whole list to do. I just go bang, 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 you know? Not every night, but, you know, because I've got set days for things. But, you know, I don't know. That's so crazy that worked out like that. That's wild, bro. But, hey, there you go. That's Dylan for you, man. He's influential as hell. And nobody can tell his story better than him, you know? There's been other people that have covered his songs, like the Byrds. I've heard a couple covers, you know? I did a Simon & Garfunkel cover of his song, The Times Are A-Changin', which might be premiering today as well, for all I know. But I don't know. I just feel like Bob is... he's an acquired taste, 100%, but you cannot deny that instrumental, bro, especially in those first two tracks as well. I mean, he does the blues better than anyone else, man. And then that one track was almost like a Jethro Tull track, the first one. You know, if you had taken out Bob's lyrics and vocals there, that was totally a Jethro Tull track, or instrumental at least, you know. What a journey this has been, man. I mean, seriously, if I had to pick a song off this whole album, which is going to be hard, I'm not going to lie. I can't pick it for the whole trilogy, but I will go for this whole album. Side 1. That's rough. Dude, that's not fair. Because it's not Visions of Johanna. It's not Rainy Day 12 and 35. Rainy Day Women. It's either Pledging My Time or One of Us Must Know sooner or later. I'll probably go with One of Us Must Know. All right, so second side. Fuck. Probably Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat or Stuck Inside of Mobile. Side 3. Absolutely Sweet Marie, hands down. That song rocks so fucking hard, bro. That whole side is good, though. Side 3 is so good. Wow. Like, literally, it just gets better and better. You scroll down at every song, you're like, oh, damn. You know, like, that's crazy, bro. This album is making me mad at how good it is. So, Highway 61 Revisited, I'll go... Best song from Highway 61. Probably from a Buick set. Oh, that's rough. Probably Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues or Tombstone Blues. Or Highway 61 Revisited. Or Desolation Row. Oh my god. Why are there so many good songs? Alright, this is the last one. Bringing It All Back Home. That's where we started, man. And Subterranean Homesick Blues, of course. Maggie's Farm. Bob Dylan's 115th Dream. It's Alright Mom, Only Bleeding. It's Over Now, Baby Blue. Mr. Tambourine Man. How the fuck do I pick a favorite song out of those? That's impossible. That's like a challenge right there, seriously. I've enjoyed probably 95% of the songs that we've done from this trilogy alone, and that's amazing. That is definitely saying something. Thank you so much, Joel. This has been one hell of a journey. And what was your favorite song out of this album or the whole trilogy? Let me know what your rankings are. I just gave you mine. I think this is one of the best album runs of 3-run albums, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever heard, seriously. And I know that they're not, I guess it's officially the Highway 61 Revisited trilogy, but I don't know if Bob knew that in the moment. Did he know that while he was writing? Either way, I think what a triumph, bro. I mean, what an absolute triumph. And I'm kind of at a loss for words. It was a hell of a ride, and I'm glad you guys went on it with me. And if you have any other recommendations by Bob Dylan, there should be a pinned comment. You can leave it there. And that's it, folks. We're all done. Damn. So where do we go from here? Let me know down below. A big thank you to our over, I think, 550 patrons now. That's so crazy, bro. Thank you so much. We're also, I think, over 34,000 subscribers. So we're just growing by the day. And I'm very thankful for all of you guys. Thank you for sticking by me through thick and thin. And me and the family, we love y'all. Thank you so much. If you want to join Patreon, I'll be sending out the post for November on the 30th. Join the $30 tier up. You get 2 requests a month or 1 that's kind of long. It's up to you. The $10 and $15 tiers are going to be the flash request tiers now, basically. So I'll be doing like 2 or 3 a week from that post. It'll be separate from the other Patreon ones. So it's basically, it's half guaranteed. More than likely it'll get done, but maybe not, you know. There's also PayPal as well if you want to send a tip or a request in that way. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day.